I guess we can start with an overview of what you do, but also in particular, I'm curious about some challenges you've faced in preserving this history, some difficulties with it. So, are there any particular gaps you're looking to fill with your work? Is there anything in particular you'd like people to know, or there's some misconceptions you'd like to correct?
I've talked to many firsthand participants, and I've been recording the memories of the meeting with those people, both military and civilian. And I think that's a part of the story which is lost, is the participation of the average Chinese civilian. Americans and Asians of civilian nature also participated. I'm not ashamed to admit that more than once tears came to my eyes when I listened to their personal stories, stories that they actually lived. I think probably the strongest moments are when you talk to the Chinese villagers and Chinese military personnel that rescued downed airmen. I mean, they were at risk of their lives, and the sacrifices that these villagers made to protect these people was just absolutely unbelievable. And then the other thing is that the sacrifices that the Chinese as a whole, and particularly the military, made along the line in order to defeat the Japanese and in support of the Flying Tigers.
What do you want current younger generations and future generations to know with your work in the U.S. and China? What are some things that you think are the biggest takeaways? In addition to learning the history, what are some lessons we can learn about this story, and what are some things that we can apply to our present situation?
The lesson we need to take from this is that understanding, cooperation, perseverance, sacrifice is what's necessary to successfully deal with the problems the world faces today. China and America are now the two great powers in the world and best suited or best equipped perhaps to face these problems, but the world has to face them together. And that takes understanding, and it takes cooperation, it takes friendship, and it takes trust. And I think that's what the Flying Tigers and the Chinese had in World War II.